Adults that refuse to eat certain foods. What do you think of this?
Well, I mean, the 21st century is definitely the century of diets, you know?
No, not the diet. Just like I don't like that.
Oh, you're not talking like vegan or vegetarian.
No.
You mean like, oh, I don't like fried food, or I don't.
It's like I won't eat tomatoes. You're like, what the fuck? What?
So there's not a reason. It's just purely
I don't
based
like
on
it.
taste. What made you get to this point?
Because I've met people like this.
Who?
Well, one comes to mind. It's my old boss in Asia, who was an ex-preacher, but he was so stuck in his train of thought, like one way to live, Jesus Christ. But I remember eating with him multiple times. He's like, oh, I won't eat that. No,
Yeah.
I won't try that. And I'm just like, why? It's delicious. No, I don't want to try sushi. No, not for me. No.
Wow. I mean,
You haven't ran into people like this?
I'm trying to think. I mean, I've met a lot of dietary restriction people.
What about your mother?
What about her?
Nuts.
Yeah, about food? Like
It's
what?
like,
Like
she
what?
refuses to eat a nut.
Mushrooms.
Mushrooms, too.
Yeah.
And it's just like, just try it. No, I don't like it. Last time I tried, I was 6 years old. I hated it. I'm like, what? What?
Yeah.
Try it again.
Yeah. I mean, people get pretty dogmatic with food, you know? I mean, I've tried a couple things in Asia that were I'm one and done.
At least
Never
you
tried that
At least
again.
you tried.
Oh, totally, yeah.
Do you think it's telling of their personality?
Dogmatic?
Yeah, along those lines. Yeah.
Yeah. It means they're probably dogmatic, you know?
Why are we using dogmatic?
Well, because I think it's the perfect word.
Why?
You know? Well, dogmatic means my way or the highway. It means like you are 100% committed to your way, and you don't give a damn if anybody else tries to interject with a new perspective. You're like, fuck you. This is how it's done.
All right, fair enough.
You know? I mean, I get it. Like, people refine it's like with music, okay? I'm able to, like, listen to somebody's music for a little while, you know, especially if, like, you're getting high or whatever. But eventually, if we're not on the same page, if it's too fucking different, I'm going to be like, all right, let me do something. Let me try something.
First date, you're out with somebody, and they refuse. Like, you go somewhere, and they refuse to eat something that almost everybody eats. Like, no, I don't like it. They don't give you a reason. Is it a sign to cut them loose?
Well, there's that famous Joey Diaz bit where he talks about, like, you know, if you're having buffalo wings and they give you ranch with it, he's like, I walk out of the fucking restaurant. You know?
Why?
Because he says it's supposed to be with blue cheese, motherfucker. Blue cheese.
Well, yeah. I mean,
you know, like,
they're both good. I'd stick it in it, whatever. Yeah.
I mean, like, I appreciate people who have principle. You know what I mean? Like, if they feel like insulted if you're fucking up their food. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Like, for example,
That's a little different.
Well, I mean, but it's similar in the same. Like
it's understandable. I can relate to it more.
Like,
there's a reason.
I've had a lot of shitty burgers in my life.
Yeah,
like, people fuck up a burger.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And it's the sort of thing where I want to be like, you know what? This is like a little terrible. You've overdone this burger, or there's too much bun, or you've stacked it way too fucking high with all kinds of crazy veggies and shit. And I just want to be like, you fucked it up. It's a burger. It should be easy, and you fucked it up. You tried to be too fancy. And, like, I think it's important to say, it's like that Leon line where Leon from Curb Your Enthusiasm, where he's at the coffee shop and they're like, you know, he's like, you guys got Danishes? And he's like, no, we don't got Danish. You fucking up.
You got to admire that honesty.
You know, I mean, I think that's something. I'm not going to judge a motherfucker for saying, like, no, I don't eat egg whites.
Well, that leads to another topic, is just you try something, which I can respect. You try it, but you dislike it.
Be honest.
Be honest about
Totally.
it.
Totally. In Asia, are you kidding? You know how many things I've been forced to eat in Asia?
They force you to eat shit.
Oh,
in Asia.
yeah. And I tell them, I'm like, this is, no, never again. Sorry, not for me. This is some white person voodoo shit right here. Like, I can't eat this stuff, you know?
Yeah.
I've had some rotten shrimp in Vietnam. Have you ever had the rotten shrimp?
I've had some nasty ass food in Vietnam.
Dude, like, I went to the
Snails.
shelves. I had the snails. I've had the, like, and I mean, like, we're not talking like escargot. I mean, like, fucking big, like.
Yeah, they found it in the backyard and then threw it on the grill.
Yeah, I'll eat anything, man, you know, but, dude, I think part of trying something is an assumption of honesty, where you're like, all right, I'll be real with you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like I've let that go one too many times in my life.
Seriously?
I've smiled and put on the, oh, yeah, it was pretty good.
It must have been like a professional setting. Like
Yeah,
with a
I
boss
didn't
or
want to hurt
something.
someone's feelings or some shit like that. You know, it sucks.
I don't know. I mean, don't get me wrong. I've been in those scenarios where like I've shown somebody something that I love. I'll give you a great example. Buffalo Rock. I have Buffalo Rock is a like Alabama soft drink. It's a ginger ale, but it's
Southern Spice ginger ale. It kicks you in the fucking teeth.
From the Civil War. Like it's like tells you like it was used as a
If
tonic
you
by
were
the
shot and started
Confederacy.
drinking that, it would distract you from the pain.
Dude, it's pretty intense.
You're like, fuck, what the fuck?
It is intense. It's really intense. But like our family has like this acquired taste for it.
Well, because it was always in the refrigerator at our grandma's house. Like you get in there, there's 12 cans of it. You're like, all right, I guess I got to drink this.
But why did we love it? I
love it because of the can. It's a yellow can. It's so cool. It's like the old Coors can. It's just cool, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I love the taste.
I've learned to like the taste.
Dude, so I have introduced Buffalo, like telling people like this is my like childhood right here.
Yeah, but you know they're not going to. Most people don't like it.
Oh, man, I've never had a single person like it. They're always like, oh, it's awful. What the fuck?
Because they go in taking a huge swig like it's a Coke, and that is a sip and drink.
Can you imagine like being forced to chug one of those? That could be like torture or something.
Oh, you wouldn't make it.
Oh my God, yeah. I fucking love that stuff.
Wait, now hang on. If you're on this date with this person and they're picky motherfuckers and they won't try something, like mom with fucking sushi.
Yeah.
I only want a California roll. I'm like, try it, just try it. Like I start pushing it in her mouth and she spits it out.
She spits it out?
That's how frustrated we get. I like try to shove it in her mouth in the restaurant and it doesn't work.
Oh my God.
Do you leave them? I leave them. I'll be like, all right, yeah, we had fun. No,
I think
I wouldn't do a second date.
like, let's say you meet somebody and they refuse to try some food, even if you give it your full endorsement. That shows, number one, trust issues, and number two, they've got a severe case of that dogmatic stuff.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay, so a relationship with the dogmatic person, you know, where they're just like, that's it, no, done.
Yeah.
It's not worth it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's okay. So what about the opposite? Like two people who are. What do you want to do?
Oh
What
my
do you wanna
God.
do? What do you want to do? I don't know. You know.
Someone's so fucking open, they let any little flutter of a thought go through their mind, and they're just like, they just run with it.
Yeah.
Some of these crazy psychic bitches on this island claim to be. Yeah, so you got to have a bit of both, right? Again, that yin and yang, baby.
Yeah.
What were we talking about to begin this conversation?
We were talking about food.
Oh, yeah. Well, I got to stop that. Man, what am I doing? Talking about relationships and shit.